Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and we have a really wild update about Ryan Gosling, Nova, and Ghost Rider. Well, this is one story that really caught me off guard today, and I found a little bit weird. Ryan Gosling has supposedly debunked a rumor that he might be playing Nova in an upcoming Disney Plus series. Now, you might be wondering why you've never heard anything about Ryan Gosling potentially being Nova, and there's a really good reason for it. Because it's never actually been a rumor. And that's really why this story is so interesting. Now, all of this kicked off because MTV's Josh Horowitz dropped a really interesting tweet earlier today and gave fans a really big tease. Now, not only did this debunk the Nova rumor, but also let us know who Gosling would indeed like to play in the MCU, and that's where most of my interest lies. Check out the tweet. Next week, my full chat with Ryan Gosling for MTV News. But for now, an honest-to-goodness exclusive. Ryan and I chatted about the Nova rumors yesterday, which he said aren't true. But this morning, Ryan reached out to me to say there is one superhero he wants to play, Ghost Rider. Now, I have to say, this is a pretty interesting story all in all. Let's break it down into a couple of pieces. First, like we were saying, there was no rumor that Ryan Gosling, that I had ever heard, was gonna play Richard Rider, aka Nova. I have to say, he really wouldn't be a bad choice for that character, so I don't really know where this came from. There are so many clickbait sites out there today just making stuff up that it could be from just about anywhere, and he just read it someplace like that. But what Josh Horowitz had to say was interesting, because he is somewhat connected to the industry, and he is interviewing Ryan Gosling, so he would have actually talked to him. Whether this means he will indeed be playing Ghost Rider in the MCU, I don't really know about that. I guess I could see him as Johnny Blaze. And there's also the possibilities of Danny Ketch, who was a latter incarnation of the character with the subtitle Spirit of Vengeance. Now, I have to say, Gosling is a pretty big star in Hollywood, and for him to be interested in a role like this, well, that does say a lot. Ghost Rider is a really high-profile superhero for a lot of people, and quite honestly, Marvel does not have that many A-list castings left to fill, at least in the eye of most mainstream fans. I'm not sure if this is Gosling posturing for the position of Ghost Rider, if he's actually talked to Marvel Studios, or if both him and Josh are just playing with us. Now, Marvel is usually pretty tight-lipped about all of this stuff, so I don't really know if any of this is true. If Gosling had signed with Marvel, I'm sure they would have went over that NDA and got him acquainted with the Marvel snipers, so I'm not really sure, like I said, what's going on here, but he would be a nice addition to the MCU. The guy really does have talent, and he brings his A-game quite often. Now, obviously, we're going to follow Nova or Ghost Rider, no matter where they go coming out of Marvel Comics. If you want to get all the updates on both characters, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and don't miss any of the news. But until we have more, what do you guys think? How do you feel about Ryan Gosling posturing to play Ghost Rider in the MCU? And, even though it was never a rumor before it was debunked, what about him playing Nova? I actually like that casting more. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.